Up a chair. Just in, we got a Mr. Beast. Y'all dissing. Wait, that was AD's sister. I'm over here thinking his Steve will do his girlfriend got like skinnier in the face, and I was just gonna mind my business. I just realized that's AD's sister. I knew I seen that face before, and I will tame the beast. Okay, listen, he's not a rapper. Whether 6ix9ine wrote for him, I don't know, but I would tame the beast. Wordplay. Take that. I'll take not the verse. Relax. Slow down. I'll take that though. Why they talking crazy like they can't unalive about it? Looking at my chain so much, unalive about it. I like that. I like that. Coming back together, you know what I mean? We haven't chopped it up in a minute. They haven't seen us. The streets been talking, and we put our differences to be behind us right before I gotta go sit behind the wall. I like that. And you put that in a bar. Steve still the saint. I like that. You know, Steve want to say the word.
Started an anti-inflammatory
We'll
diet,
never
and
know.
at first I was nervous. I wouldn't have a ton of options, but Hungry Root made it.
Hey, we'll never know, cause it's not like Ye's gonna do an interview and say, "Oh yeah."
What the fuck? Shit.
We'll never know, cause it's not like Ye's gonna do an interview and tell us. I mean, I wish he would. I don't understand why people aren't honest about these kind of things. It's just legendary moments. But I really would like to know, was it Ye's idea to put that in there from Blades of Glory? I don't know. No one knows what it means. It's provocative. It gets the people going. Was that Ye that thought, oh, that needs to be in there. That needs to be in the song. Or was that 100% producer? Somebody took the bits, put that in there with the beat, and Ye just happened to hear it and say, let's use it. Or maybe he brought that to Ye. I need to know. For me, you know what I mean? For my own sake, I need to know. Was that a producer? Do we give credit to the producer when it comes to just hearing that in a movie and knowing that needs to be in that song or a song, even if it wasn't that song? And that's fine. If Ye gets half credit, maybe it was a producer that knew it should be in a song, and Ye was the one that said this is the song it should be on out of the whole tape. That's still credit. Creativity is creativity. It's a team effort. But I need to know for the artist in me. I need to know. Was that Ye or was that a producer? No one knows what it means. Gets the people.
You look swole. What's up? It's the go to YouTube. It's the go to YouTube.
Me and Steve made a promise. I weigh 205 right now. Hit the back row. Hit the back rows.
Yeah.
Steve, if I lose weight, had a bank chart.
Oh, okay. You're doing a little gambling. Doing a little gentleman wager. But I mean, that's it. That's the diss.
That are it. Shit down, nigga!
You cannot tell me that man don't look like Troy Ave. But I know that's not Troy Ave. I know that's Steve.
Doing no fucking Cipriani's. We're not doing no fucking Carbone. We're not going to Mila. Straight to competition. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. We walk shit down, nigga!
I wanted to see if AD was gonna be in the diss song because he's been in a couple songs with 6ix9ine.
in the air where I can see them.
Inmates.
Whoa,
Enter.
my bad.
From here on out, you address.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I thought AD would be in the song. Obviously, we seen a sister and he was hanging out. All right, he's not in the song, chat. That's it. This is called. Excuse me. Why nice guys keep getting overlooked. I'll tell you what's by later.
Why do nice guys finish last? Why do females choose the niggas with clear and glaring, maybe even violent character flaws over the guys that seem to have their best interest at heart? The guy who seems to be a saint, always says the right things, validates their feelings, makes it a priority to dedicate time to them. Just hearing these descriptions, you would assume the thought of a nice guy finishing last is false. It literally cannot reflect reality. But if we take a minute and observe the state of society, percentage of single mother households, Chris Brown meet and greets, Duke Dennis.
Are you looking for someone to lick you?
Huh?
Oh yeah, I reacted to that video. I never put it out. Where was that at? Duke Dennis goes where? I forget where he was. I know he stopped at the beach. I reacted to that whole thing, but I had to do it in 2 parts. What was it? What happened? That something happened that it just ran out. Oh, I think it was freezing. That was when I started early. When I started in the beginning, a lot of the videos would freeze. I had to cut the video, come back on. But for some reason, I took a 30-minute Duke Dennis video and turned it into an hour. I think it was like 1 hour. The first one was like 45 minutes, right around up to that point. And then I commented on that. And then the whole other video, it was way too long. I retired a lot of my earlier videos. But what is this? Oh, there's her legs. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Dang, son, you imagine you see a picture like this? If your girl just on IG going viral, that's how you coming? Won't be my girl after that, but I'm saying, like, I know that a lot of y'all would let y'all girl move like this.
Meet and greets, Duke Dennis.
Are you looking for someone to lick you?
Huh?
I said you looking for
She was
someone
dead
to
serious.
lick you?
To lick me?
He had to make sure he heard her.
If that's a wild offer, I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm lost. You said
It is what it is.
I said, are you looking for someone to lick you? I did say lick you.
lick,
Lick.
like with your mouth. Oh.
Lick.
He had to triple clarify.
Right. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
absolutely.
can wait.
Yeah.
Bro, this bitch doubled down 4 separate times.
You can't keep getting away with it.
We see this is a very realistic view of the current state of the game.
Hey, since the other video is never going to come out, I'll keep it brief what I said about that. I ain't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't. Women are supposed to, shoot their shot. If they really like a man and they feel like he's of a status where he has options, what's going to make her stand out? Am I saying that with my fingers crossed? Like, oh man, hopefully when I get a big community and my name is popping, that will happen to me? That's not why I'm saying that. I don't care if for 10 years I never get an offer like that in my whole life. As long as I can be successful in what I do and help others around me. I don't care about stuff like that. But I do think it's not that bad. Is it crazy that that's probably, someone's sister? Probably a man, a guy's sister, or a woman's sister. You gotta see your sister moving like that. Is it crazy that someone's daughter? Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I'm not gonna play dumb to it. Like, yeah, that's crazy. But at the same time, it's not though. It's really not. She was respectful about it. She was clear about it. She didn't walk up like halfway drunk, like, dang near can't even be consensual. And to top it all off, there was a camera in front of her, which she was aware of. She was in full view of the camera. So she wasn't trying to, say something crazy to him and, get him in a room. And then all of a sudden something happened that I didn't want to happen. God forbid. No, it was none of that. I'm on camera and I'm telling you what it is. That's how I'm coming. That's how I'm moving. Does it make her look good? Not at all. Not at all, love. You talk to a man like that, in front of people like that, not whispering, nothing, like right in the open, and the way you're dressed, you can lead a man. A man could be misled. Let's say that respectfully. A man could be misled. Like a guy of higher status, if I was in Duke's shoes, in that moment, I would be asking myself 2 things. 1, how old is this young lady? And 2, is she a prostitute? Again, I'm pretty sure I feel safe saying you're not. I don't think you are. Not because I'm trying to throw you any bail, because Lord knows there's no bail to throw you after that. But I don't think you were a prostitute. I think you're a woman who knows who Duke Dennis is, and you were willing to. This is what we refer to as willing to risk it all, and I'm not mad at it. I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, for the parties that would say, "Oh, let that be reversed." If that was a guy, you're right. You're right. Again, I can see 2 things can be true. I can agree that what I'm saying is she ain't do nothing wrong. It's not like she got me in a room. If a woman did that to me and put me in a room in an awkward position where now not only do I have to turn her down, but I'm worried if I say no to her, no one is in this room with me. And when I leave this room, she could feel embarrassed and now she can go say, he tried to pull my pants down or something crazy. Yeah, a woman should never do that to no man. Don't put me in no position that you wouldn't want to be in. But in the open, where anybody can hear with a camera in her face and then cameras at the gas station, I really don't think she did nothing wrong. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree. Again, if a guy did that, Now I would feel like he's a little out of pocket. Because, but let's not play with it. Let's not semantic this thing up. Let's call it for what it is. If a man walked up to a woman in her vehicle, in front of her camera streaming, with her friends around, and was trying to shoot his shot, if she was Holly Berry, I think he's wildin', and I'm not doing that. But the same way I'm not going to pass judgment on her, I'm not passing judgment on him. If a man said that to a woman, listen, I would take you down. I wouldn't look at him crazy. I would just think he's crazy, but because I'm not saying
Nice
that.
guy meta is over. Pat.
Listen, we're all thinking it. Like, you know, you see Holly Berry, you're thinking, she has no idea.
Vaulted. Romance been dead for damn near a century. When I see people talk about nice guys, why they're undesirable, I always hear the rationale of women just having some type of underlying desire for bad guys, hood niggas, simply because it's in their nature. But the basis for this belief has no real depth. It's always a completely anecdotal claim. That's probably the most intellectually lazy conclusion. It's like using etc. when you don't have no more examples. Hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I explain exactly why nice guys finish last.
Hey bro, if you don't finish your video with etc., I'm not subscribing.
I think there's
But that is funny, I'll give you that.
3 main reasons why nice niggas can never get hoes, but the first and most important is a lack of authenticity. Have you ever met somebody that was just a little bit too nice, too
Yeah.
virtuous, too upright, too clean? On paper, this is a very
Upright is
appealing
crazy.
persona, but
Can't
in
be
the
righteous
real
now?
world, it's just repulsive, annoying,
A righteous
and
man
uncanny.
can't get
When
played.
somebody tries to
Okay.
put on a mask of kindness, most of the time it's very clear and nobody likes
That was
feeling like
crazy.
they're being deceived. Like, why is this nigga trying to act so harmless and virtuous and kind? In the book, The Psychology of Selling by
Bingo.
Brian Tracy, he explains that as a salesman, the more you try to convince someone to buy from you, the less likely they are to actually buy because they feel like you trying to sell them something. Nobody wants to feel like they just got sold something. Niggas more so want to feel like they just bought the thing. When you put on a nice act for females, they experience this same feeling. It's like the niggas in the
That's
mall
fair.
who be trying to do the shoe cleaning shit. Like, bro, why are you chasing me down, damn near forcing me to let you clean my shoes? It's like, bro, I don't even care how good they clean my shoes at this point. You too thirsty to get me to purchase. This immediately gets the female to thinking like, this nigga way too desperate, and giving off a sense of desperation ain't really the best way to be trying to pull females.
Join the Discord. I got e-dates planned, DM breakdowns, hella fine, so get in there.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Real niggas are not perfect.
like-
They have
You talking about saying etc. at the end of the sentence. We in the middle of a conversation.
character flaw.
So what you do is you bang a left. You're going to see the bodega, not the red one. It's going to be painted. Hey, by the way, join my Discord. So I'm trying to get that bubble in. But yeah, you're going to... What the hell? What the freak just happened?
They don't have 100%
gotta smack 'em on the
politically
head
correct
like the
opinions. They
OTs.
lack empathy
Smack
at
'em on the head
times.
and bring
They're
it back.
argumentative, maybe arrogant, prideful, emotionally unavailable. Of course, there's niggas out there that's just exceptionally nice. They just naturally have less bad guy tendencies, which I don't think should be a problem if it's actually genuine.
They were raised
but even
right.
these authentic nice guys aren't completely virtuous. This lack of moral perfection would eventually present itself, which wouldn't even negatively impact how a female looks at you, because it's like, bruh, literally nobody is perfectly nice. So not being morally perfect
not.
actually is more normal. When you get a new job and you meet your coworkers, the difference between the ones you actually
gotta
become
watch that
friends
next.
with and the ones you keep on a coworker level is in the authenticity of your interactions. The not safe for work jokes, the friendly banter, the jokes at each other's expense. Regardless of how good or bad the person is, you typically enjoy their company more because you're both being yourselves. There's no filter.
Right.
You're not walking on eggshells.
Right.
If anything, the worse the person is, the more comfortable you
Yeah, he's right. You're not playing the professional side. Like you're being if I grab both of y'all and put you in any setting outside, you'd be having this exact conversation. You'd be behaving the same way. Like you get to be yourself. So that's why you tend to click with them a little bit more. That's why you'll start a conversation with them. You ever be at work? Excuse me. You ever been at work and you start a conversation that you 1000% know you're just starting because you enjoy that person's conversation? Because if you were outside of work, you would never bring this up. You ever have one of those? Like, let me think. It's random. Like, you'll be like, so who got the best burgers in the city? Or who got the best tacos? What's your favorite taco spot? You know what I mean? Just something that you're like, I mean, that one kind of differs because, I mean, I really actually be asking who got the best tacos, especially when I know it's a Spanish person. Because if they can put me onto a better spot than where I go, I feel like the one I go to is the best. I feel like everything's the best. The Chinese store I go to, yeah, it's mid, but it's the best out of the other Chinese stores. But anyways, you ever just ask random things? You just sparking conversation just to get the time going, and you rock with buddy or you rock with the girl. You just conversing. Like, yeah. So, what's your favorite comedy special right now? See, that's the thing though. As much as I'm saying that I ask random things, I really used the information I'm given. Like, I've got a couple that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch that next. Some girls just wrote down like 4 specials from me the other day. As soon as I said it, I thought about it, and I was like, that's probably what that paper is that I've seen on the ground, and I've been reluctant to pick it up. That's probably what that is.
Cause it's like, I'm not finna say nothing that can be overly critiqued or rejected. This nigga is setting the bar for how wild the conversation is. It's like how the general line for what can get you canceled on the internet has went up since Kanye started tripping on Twitter. All the other celebrities can say what they want now. Like, they would literally have to be trying to one up Kanye to say something that's worse than what he's already said. The bar is literally so high that they would genuinely have to be trying to get canceled. And also, we gotta look at it from a safety perspective. Feeling like someone is trying to deceive you and hide their true self naturally gives you a sense of unease. Like, if I slide on a female and she overly receptive, like OD going, I instantly start thinking I'm finna get robbed. I'm finna pull up, it's finna be nothing but young niggas with ski masks with big ass Drakes and ARPs. Similarly, when you try to overly act with a female, she might start thinking you're a serial killer. Like, if a female knows you beat females, at least she knows that. But if you beat females and you're acting like a nice guy, it's a way worse situation. Not that you should be doing that anyway. I'm just saying for the sake of the example. At least she knows what type of nigga you are and she can make the decision going forward. Alright, now that I'm done with that, the lesser reason why these nice side niggas just cannot succeed with females is because they're simply boring. Going back to the coworker scenario, if you always have the same safe for work conversations with someone, you'll never really feel a desire to talk to them.
Nah, he got a good he got good content right now. This is a good solid video so far. But that the one before, he was just tripping with using a crazy example, which it happens. But this one right here, not true. We can debunk it even before he gets into it. Because how many women are with men right now who they love, and the men have status and money, and they don't care if they're boring. But people are boring. A lot of people are boring. A lot of women, a lot of men are boring. Sometimes I want to be boring. I like boring sometimes. If you're talking about, again, what's not boring? Random conversations, spontaneous trips. That's normal. People, that still can be considered boring depending on who you ask. Someone who likes to be in a club or likes to get flown out to Miami on a regular. That's boring. Ask some random thing. Oh, you're boring. Why are you asking that? Like, boring got nothing to do with it. Now the other things. It's something for
this is exactly how females feel with nice guys. It's too predictable. If there's one thing I've learned from sliding on females, is that you almost always get better results from not being boring, even if you have to risk offense. If you swipe up on a female story and you give a generic, you're beautiful, that shit is not finna work, bro.
Yeah, but
it
that's
seems
not
like
boring.
The right thing
That's
to say,
just no
but
game.
it's literally just too boring. It don't really invoke no desire to respond. She's already used to seeing that. You really gotta put yourself in that female's point of view. Continuing a conversation from there just wouldn't be fun. That's why when you send messages like that, you typically get left on scene. If she thinks you look good, she might like the message. Either way, nigga, it's a terrible shot. And the last reason why these nice ass, kind ass niggas is not meant to get hoes is because this nice guy act instantly lands them in the friend zone. Like, let's say she can tolerate the fakeness, the performative kindness, the overall sense of desperation, and she forms some type of relationship with you. It's not finna be romantic, bro. You're finna be her best friend, her brother, her therapist. The thing with nice niggas too is, bro, they be thinking that they building romantic interest by being supportive and like respectful, emotionally available all the time.
Hey, if you let them tell it, they're doing something. See, we gotta be careful what we ask for though, cause you mess around and start discouraging young guys to not be nice. And then what do you get? What's the sometimes in life, before you go ahead and make content about something, or you think you're making a point, you gotta ask yourself, what's the ultimatum? Everybody to be like you? If that's, I don't know how you describe yourself. Do you put yourself in that category? Or everybody to be not nice? Everybody to be, overly, aggressive, or whatever it is, overly running game? Some people are nice. That's how they were brought up. That's who they choose to be. And will they find the right person? Might take them a little longer. You don't want to be exactly, going over and above for a female that's giving you absolutely no sign and no play. But let them tell it. They're like, nah, man. She calls me all the time. She invite. I had one guy tell me, yeah, she invites me over. She said I can come by anytime. I'm thinking, yeah, of course she did. Anyways, I'll leave it alone.
But in reality, the relationship is completely platonic. You text her all day, you'll sit on the phone with her and listen to her talk for hours. Or not even talk, like you'll just sit on the phone with her, not speaking. You'll listen to her vent about niggas that she actually throwing neck to.
Exhibit A.
She liked this guy, and he was really toxic. So we were sitting at a brunch table, and I'm like, well, what's his name? And then she's like spelling it out and have her phone. And I'm like, let me just unfollow him on Instagram. And I did it. I was like, you know what? We talked about me unfollowing him for her for a very long time. I guess it just caught her off surprise. I think she should date someone who respects her and who doesn't f around with her like her previous...
Like you?
Like you?
Oh. Well, I don't
wow.
Like if it was someone exactly like you, would
maybe,
you approve of that
maybe
person?
because
This nigga is cooked beyond belief. It's over for him.
You're essentially a free therapist. Like, bro, at least them niggas be getting paid. You listen to this bitch problems for nothing. And you would think niggas like this would understand, like, damn, she probably don't like me. She on the phone right now telling me how she be throwing other niggas' neck, and them niggas be doing her bad, and all the hoops she be jumping through for these other niggas. She clearly does not like me. Like, that's probably the most telltale sign you in the friend zone, bro. No bullshit. If a bitch is telling you her escapades with other niggas, oh my goodness, gang, abort the mission. You're too far gone. It's no recovery. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At that point, you might have skipped the friend zone, the brother zone. You might literally be the gay best friend at that point. And this outcome literally could only happen by trying to run this nice guy method. Ultimately, this whole nice guy persona might be connected to a fear of rejection. Cause regular niggas is gonna let it be known, like, I'm trying to catch on that. They're finna try to push for some links. They're not finna sit on FaceTime with a bitch for a month. Nice side niggas fundamentally cannot do this because it's like, bro, you're too afraid to even be your true self. Do you want to be all nice for the hoes? Ultimately because you're scared of rejection. So obviously you're gonna be scared to push for a romantic relationship. You're just a nice side nigga. You're happy to be around. You enjoy her company. You don't need any neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're happy to be in her presence. You're just happy to text back and forth with her. And females are not dumb, bro. She knows that you actually want to be in a romantic relationship. So the longer you play this nice guy role, freely give away your time and energy, the worse your chances get. There's no such thing as playing the long game, bro. Deep down, she already thinks that you're a bitch. You sticking around playing that role is only gonna confirm that thought. So to wrap this up, nice guys don't finish last because they're nice. They finish last because they're performing niceness instead of being real. Niggas is hiding their personality, walking on eggshells, and giving females nothing to be excited about. Meanwhile, the bad guys, the hood niggas, aren't overthinking. They're just being themselves, flaws and all, and creating real emotional impact, whether it's good or bad. Ultimately, bruh, trying too hard to be liked is literally gonna get you nowhere with females or in life. Nobody is receptive to niggas who try too hard. Females don't throw neck to niggas who really pander to their emotions and are going out their way to make them feel good. They throw neck to niggas who genuinely couldn't care less about trying to impress them, cause that's a clear sign a nigga is confident and self-assured. But alright, bro, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, subscribe if you learned something, and let me know in the comments if you ever successfully ran the nice guy method.
Every situation is always going to be different, and that's what you need to factor in. Like, you can be around women and show no interest at all and bag one or two, or have a lot of them want you. And you could be around women and show a couple or a little bit of interest into one or two, a select few out of 5 of them. And one of them might really want you, and the other one might feel competition and look for your attention. It's a play-by-play kind of game. That's life. Life is a play-by-play game. I mean, some people make it this way, and some people find success this way. Some people bust, a couple moves on YouTube, and then the playmaker on you is transitioning to acting. It's just a play-by-play type of game, and so is life. So while I understand what he's saying, and I agree with some points, it's good for conversation. It's just for sake of conversation, because it's not really a guarantee. And I refuse to tell my audience or my community, yo, yeah, he's right, don't be a nice guy, because they finished last. Is that the pattern? Yeah. And are we wise enough to pay attention to others' mistakes? Yes. And do we want to make the same mistakes just to get down the line and go, you guys were right? No. So what will we do? Not fall for the same old games. Are you going to go be a nice guy to every woman and think that's the way that's going to get you laid or a wife? No. But do you have to go through life not being and being cognitive of being the opposite of a nice guy? Nah, you don't have to live like that either, bro. Bro, it ain't that complicated. Women think they're complicated because they can't figure themselves out. We got it pretty down pat. We understand. Are you going to understand your woman? Never. But understanding women, you pay attention for patterns. They tend to not like the nice, overly nice guy. So don't be overly nice. Do you have to be this version of you or this version? Be the you version of you. All that other stuff falls wayside in comparison to a man who is confident being himself. That's going to be the guy that can get her attention. The guy that's himself. He's decent. He's nice. He's respectful. But he's himself. If he thinks she looks fine, he's going to tell her. If he's trying to hit, he's going to, in a nice, charming way, she's going to know it. If he's flirting, she's aware of it. He's not hiding it. He's not sugarcoating it. But he's himself. That's the confidence that's going to draw her in. And believe it or not, first of all, you shouldn't even be distracted with women right now anyways. Build something. Build a reaction channel. Build music. Build a report. Build a resume outside of work life. Build something where you have a shot in this life at status and money. And more so money than status. If you can get this money part without the status, shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. But make no mistake, a lot of the women you meet nowadays, what we call modern women of today, like we would be modern men, ain't no ducking and dodging that. Modern women of today, they're overly going for guys with status anyways. What difference does it make if you're nice or you think you're not nice or you're trying to be rude or a-hole? They overlook all offenses. A-hole, nice guy, they're overly going for people with status. And to make the matters worse, when you go for a woman like that, you put yourself in a position where they're with you until someone that's even above your status comes around. And if they got a shot, they're overly going for that. You ever see these guys' yacht streams? And that's why you got to respect the guys that give us some of the best content. Because when these streamers pop out with these yacht streams and they bring such and such, all these baddies or beautiful girls, you can always tell they don't mind being talked to. They don't mind being courted. They don't mind taking numbers and exchanging phone numbers. But you can always tell the one they're waiting for. The one they're waiting for him to say something. You think when that happens, you think she's thinking anything about, oh wow, he's very nice. He gave that girl a seat and passed me or offered me a drink. She ain't thinking about that. You think she's thinking, oh, I seen him on stream. He's real nice. She ain't thinking about that. You think she's thinking, oh wow, he seems like he comes from a rough upbringing. He's a street guy. She ain't thinking about that. None of that is crossing her mind. She's looking at him, how he carries himself. Excuse me. And if he's maintaining whatever way you want to call it. You got dreads, keep them twisted. Get a retwist. Or keep a nice shape up. The more hair you got, the more you should probably keep your shape up looking decent as often as you can. Every 3 days? No. Every 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Yeah. Shave if you want to shave. Just keep yourself presentable. The way you would walk in and feel as confident as you can feel. Why would you do anything that goes against that? Why would you do anything that makes you not feel your most confident? I get depression. I get we all go through things. But why fight depression not even feeling your best? Why fight trials and tribulations not feeling your best? Take care of that. And little by little, you'll manage to realize it'll spill over to the other things and help you in other areas. even if you didn't think it would. Believe me, I know. The freak is a haircut gonna do right now when I'm depressed and thinking dark thoughts and dealing with this, and I don't know how I can't get my friends back? Gone. Just like that. I'm dealing with that. I'm thinking about that all night. I'm 10, 12 in the morning, and I'm still sitting there staring at the ceiling thinking about good times. And what, I'm going to go get a haircut? But you're not doing your friends a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice by not maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And healthy is, and will always be taking care of yourself. Outside, as much on the inside, as much on the inside. What you feed your mind. Well, how do we get here? Oh, nice guys. It ain't that deep though, fellas. It ain't that deep. You want to be nice, be nice. You don't want to be nice, don't be nice. I don't give a freak. I don't give a freak if you don't get laid. But I will say this. It's healthy to know that you could get laid. I'm not looking to get laid anytime soon. I'm busy. I'm building. And I encourage you to do the same. But it is a good feeling though. It's a good feeling. It's when you think to yourself, she seems interested in me. I could bag her. I could take it to where she seems like she wants to take it to. But I'm busy. Maybe another day if the time's right. It is what it is, in the near future. But I'm busy. It's a good thing. As opposed to some of y'all who feel like, well, I'm not talking to girls anytime soon, so never mind a haircut. And I don't talk to girls anyway, so, what? Let me think of something. Or I'm not gonna get money anytime soon. That's gonna be a while. So I don't care if I don't care to even say hi to a girl if she's not. Yeah, that's another dumb thing I see online today. Y'all think y'all can't, okay, you don't want to have women friends. Cool. I don't see why. I'm not letting anyone put me in a friend zone. I put myself in a friend zone if I feel like I gain from this friendship. Like, man, this is an honest woman, and we both, we have great energy together. Am I going to start taking her out to Roof Chris every week? Not at all. Even if I had it like that, I don't want to go out to Roof Chris every other week with a girl that's not my girl. But it's good to have girlfriends if you both feel it's a mutual gaining out of it. We gain friendship. We don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to take me nowhere. I don't have to take you nowhere. I don't feel like you're using me, and you don't feel like I'm using you. You're not calling me with your problems any more than I feel like I could call you and get to see what's up, and you hear my problems. But yeah, that's just a healthy, balanced life to communicate with women. But some of y'all think, oh, if she's not throwing me neck, I'm not, what? Let's try to make it rhyme. If she's not throwing me neck, I'm not showing respect. Like it's just stupidity. Some of the way y'all think is healthy, and again, it's one of those things that sounds good on paper. You think you're doing yourself a favor. You're doing yourself a disservice. Because whether you realize it or not, she is throwing you something. You gain from a woman when you can walk in a room and have comfortability talking to women. And they feel comfortable talking. You're gaining something. Because we're so... we're so connected in our makeup to women. Like, we just love to be loved as men. It's just who we are. Doesn't make us weak. It's who we are. People love to be loved by people. People helping people. people helping people. I'm not letting that go. I might call the podcast that one day. People helping people. But seriously though, if you know where that's from, classic. But people helping people is just a part of life. It's who we are. So whether you realize it or not, you think you're like, oh yeah, I don't talk to no girls that don't do me favors. I'm cool. Okay. But you're just robbing yourself of just the energy you get from just talking to a woman that you don't want her. I don't want her. I'm not trying to trick her, maybe not trick her, but like charm her or bag her. I don't want her. And she probably doesn't even think twice about me. But when I'm around her and she's around me, she should feel comfortable. She's got, if not a friend in me, she's got an acquaintance, to say the least. And you do gain from that. You do, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gain from that. You gain from just the comfortability of talking to a pretty female. Or a mid-female, even if she's mid. But you gain something. Don't rob yourself of that. Even if she doesn't know that she's beneficial. And on top of that, she'll usually ask you something. Because no matter what, you're still the man in the relationship. She'll ask you things or bring things to you, to your attention. And you could give her game, show her a little bit that you've learned. Maybe she takes it. Maybe she runs with it. And it helps her in her relationship. Whether she's dating girls or guys, you could be helping her. And little do you realize, sometimes just like therapy, talking and saying things out loud show you something. So while you're talking to her, and you don't have to be sitting there documenting, but when she says things to you, maybe you're like, oh, okay, I see how you see that. And now it's helping you with the girl you're dealing with, if you're dealing with one. Or just the way you understand females sometimes. Like, really, that's because she got no reason to lie to you. You're not hers. You don't want her. So she's telling you things that you're like, is that how you think? Girl, do you understand how stupid that is? And now you're putting her on the game, but you're also understanding how maybe the woman in your near future, sometimes she might think like that. And it helps you to approach things differently. It's just healthy, bro. And again, you shouldn't even be going through life like that. Like, oh, if I don't gain something from the people I speak to, then why do I need them? Bro, that's not living. You're doing business, and you ain't doing business with God. So who else are you doing business with? Yourself? Oh, I need every reaction needs to be a transaction. No, bro. Sometimes it's just cool. Listen, you might do something for someone on the subway just by saying hi, how you doing? That might do something for someone who thinks they're invisible at work. They feel invisible on the ride home. They feel invisible in their life. They feel invisible on Facebook. They don't get no likes. They post 20 photos a day. They feel invisible on YouTube. And you, every morning, hey, what's up? And you doing something for her. She's gaining from you. She ain't doing nothing for you, but she's gaining from you. Would you say there's something wrong with that? Of course you wouldn't. You would be encouraged to do it more if you knew that about her. If I told you, yo, bro, she's dealing with stuff and she actually feels like that's nice that you say that, you'd do it more. You would go out hey, have a nice day, by the way. So it's funny how as men we're so quick to do something where we get nothing in return. If I told you, yo, you're helping her and you get nothing out of it, you wouldn't say, oh, I'm gonna stop doing it. You'd keep doing it because you have no problem helping with getting nothing in return. So what's wrong with someone doing something for you with nothing in return? Talk to a woman, you gain from that whether you see it or not. People helping people. It's funny, but it does actually make sense. People helping people. So what y'all think about that diss song? Because I ain't never clicking that song again. And I like Steve Will Do It. Good thing AD wasn't in it. He don't need no more smoke right now. Y'all pray for my brother AD, man. AD a wild bull. Alright, chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I think we had a good day today. A couple hours. Tomorrow we'll go even heavier because it's 2026. This is the first official week of 2026. So, we're showing up. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all want to watch another video? Y'all tell me, because I know I walked away from y'all. I had to, bro. I had to take care of that. Well, let's just look at Zendaya's pretty face real quick. But I'm not going to play the whole video. This is for tomorrow.
Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most famous stars who either hugely benefited the companies they endorse or spelled their doom. Okay, we might be exaggerating a little, but these celebs definitely had an involvement in boosting or breaking the brands they represented.
So if this is what I gotta do to get you to listen, then take a good look.
Do I have a Charles Barkley behind me? No. That's Julius. Okay. Because I'd have had to just take that poster down just for the night. I'd have just took it down just for the night. It'll went back up in the morning. What the freak is Charles doing? I mean, I get it. Drive the point home and bring some comedy. But that's too much. You could have told him, hey, just get a shot from the waist up. I'm going to sit at the desk. But I'm wearing man shoes and I'm wearing man pants. That man put a dress on, heels on, and a wig. It's too much, Charles. It's too much. You know how they say don't go full, don't go full R word? Don't go full R word. You know what I'm talking about, Tropic Thunder. Hold on, let's go look at that real quick. Don't look at, don't go full. Don't go full. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, or no?
Yeah, exactly. You know, there were times when I was...
I don't know if I can, I don't know if they're gonna be allowed to say the word
Jack, that I actually felt retarded, like really retarded.
They're saying
I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode bus retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Just rub it
When
in.
I was playing the character.
When he was a kid.
He had to check it.
Definitely.
When I'm playing the character.
Stupid ass Jack. Trying to come back from that.
In a weird way, it was almost like I had to sort of fool my mind into believing that it wasn't retarded. And by the end of the whole thing, I was like, wait a minute, you know? I flushed so much out, how am I gonna jumpstart it up again? It's just like...
I flushed the...
Yeah.
I got rid of my
You was farting in
intelligence.
bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Simple Jack thought he was smart. Or rather, didn't think he was retarded, so he can't afford to play retarded, being a smart actor. Playing a guy who ain't smart but thinks he is, that's tricky.
Tricky.
It's like working with mercury. It's high science, man. It's art form.
Yeah.
You an artist.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hats off for going there. Especially knowing how the Academy is about that shit.
Wait. About what?
You're serious? You don't know. Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What do you mean?
Check it out. Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, look retarded, act retarded, not retarded. Cat two picks, cheated cards. Autistic, sure, not retarded. Then you got Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Slow, yes, retarded maybe, braces on his legs, but he charmed the pants off next to him and won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. Right. You know any retarded war heroes?
He thought about it.
Retard, man.
Hey, say what you want, man. That man Ben Stiller knows how to act. He thought about it. Oh, you're right. I don't know any of them. I don't know any dumb bets. It sucks that y'all did what y'all did to the R word, because I'm fine with it. Y'all don't want to call people the R word? I respect it. It was never used for an actual person who was mentally challenged anyways. We always had nothing but love for them. We seen them in school. We looked out for them. No one played with them. We helped them out. Nobody ever sat there and said, oh yeah, even when they weren't around, oh yeah, the R word. But anyways, it is what it is. But now it robs this scene of funniness. It's like, bro, I don't know. You just hear it and it doesn't have that same, the way we used to say it is just fun. Not fun, but look at him
that
thinking.
Ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. Right. You know any retarded war heroes? You went full retard, man. Never go full retard. You don't buy that? Ask Sean Penn, 2001, I Am Sam. Remember? Went full retard. Went home empty-handed.
Man, what they did with that movie is interesting, right? A movie about a movie being made. Only problem is they're acting and the other guys ain't. Robert Downey Jr., man, I bet there's some nights in his bed where he's like, thank God they haven't tried to cancel me for that dumb movie. Alright, that's that, chat. I felt like that scene was funnier the first time I heard it. Alright, get out.